Hello guys and welcome back to BeamNG. It is Cockpo and today we're going to turn this regular practical Prius into an absolute monster. I'm talking horsepower that goes into the millions, god mode like abilities, a size bigger than a city, and in the end of today's video, we're going to combine all these upgrades to build the ultimate Prius. And then we'll even take it to BeamMP and race against the best players we could find. Today's video is going to be insane. So in order to do this, I have this cheat menu, and it's actually a free mod. I'll leave a link to it in the description below, but basically it is this massive mod where you could change just about anything in the car. So this is how the Prius drives normally. Yeah, it's really slow. Look at this PT Cruiser over here, he is absolutely smoking us. So yeah, let's stop in the middle of the highway here, probably a bad idea, but who cares? I'm gonna turn this thing into a monster now. So engine power, let's do times 7, that is already absolutely crazy. Alright, here we go, oh look at all that horsepower we have, our wheels are smoking. Oh god, we are drifting, I need to correct this, Okay, we're fine. Hit a wall, but we're okay. Oh, we are drifting again. Are we gonna do a full 360? Yes. Keep in mind, guys, this is only 7 times engine power. Who knows how crazy this is gonna get? Alright, guys, our engine power is now set to 30, so let's see how this thing does. Look at that. Our tires cannot keep up. Alright, let's just absolutely push this guy out of the way. Yeah, I bet this guy didn't expect to be destroyed by a Prius. Alright, you know what? Let's test the top speed of this thing. Alright, I've stabilized the car. Looks like the top speed isn't that good, but let's just crash into someone anyway. And there we go. You know what? I don't like having my car damaged. Let's turn on God mode. And let's turn our strength multiplier all the way to the max. Oh my god, what are these numbers? There shouldn't be letters in numbers. Alright, let's do times 1e to the plus 10. Now when we hit something, we should be completely fine. Oh my god, our car is like a Hot Wheels car now. Just flings itself. And with all that strength, my bumper is still screwed up. Alright, let's see what happens when we crash into this little car here. Oh, wow. He's damaged, but I'm completely fine. To properly see this, let's jump off the highway. Oh, wow, we are flying. Okay. I like how we're just getting tossed around. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Let's fling ourselves. Well, this is something you don't get to see every day. Where are we gonna land? On top of a building? On the road? Oh, we're spinning everywhere. I hope we land upright. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, we have landed on some type of barrier. This is a block of marble, and let's see what happens when we drop it on the Prius. This thing is 38 tons, by the way. Okay, the marble block is up and high. Alright, let's jump this thing on the Prius. Oh! Okay, we have absolutely crashed the game. Can someone please explain what's going on over here? Alright, let's just dodge the marble block now. Yep, there it is. Smash it to a million pieces, but we are fine. Now, I kind of want to mess with the suspension height. So I've set it to times 2. Oh, here we are. I am probably the first person in the world to lift up a Prius in BeamNG. Look how much this thing bounces. This thing must be a pain to drive. Alright, now let's do times 15 suspension height. Okay, we're slowly rising. Our wheels are bending inwards. Oh, and they've locked in place. Yeah, this now looks super cursed. And our wheels are still moving closer together. Alright, let's start driving. Oh, whoa, okay. Yeah, this thing is basically undrivable and really easy to roll over. Look how fast we are. This looks absolutely insane. So I'm going full throttle right now. Now our car is just prancing around like a disabled horse. And now we're gonna mess with the gravity. So let's do times 100. Oh, something's happening. Okay. Pressing the respawn button over and over again looks absolutely funny. Alright, we're now back to a clean slate. I bet this Prius is absolutely happy to just be normal again. But it's not going to be normal for long because I have a height multiplier. So let's do times 3.5. Oh my god, this looks absolutely insane. Our wheels, look at our wheels. This thing is basically undrivable. And the interior looks absolutely insane. You know what? Let's go in the city so I could see how tall I could get compared to the buildings. Alright, Prius, let me just move you to the center of the road. And let's respawn us for good measure. Alright, let's do height times 50. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? I have created some sort of weird monster spider thing. And for some reason the car has legs now, like this looks absolutely uncanny. And it just absolutely destroyed that red sedan over there. And now it's toppled over. You know what, I think we need a reset because I'm gonna take this height to the max. But before we do that, let's do negative height, so let's do 0.1. Okay, so this looks absolutely ridiculous. We've just been rolled over by something. I'm pressing the accelerator, yeah, we just glitched out. Let's do 0.5 height. Oh my god, this is so stupid, and it actually drives too. Let's do times 300. Oh my god, we have turned into a skyscraper. or a weird walking thing, whatever you want to call it. I have officially turned BeamNG into some kind of horror game. I reset the car, and this is where it decided to spawn me. It's kind of weird to think that just 5 seconds ago, this thing was some weird entity that took up half the map. Now, let's position ourselves on this road over here, because we're going to do width next. Alright, I've done width by 2, and because it's not changing the size of the wheels, we could actually drive. So, here we go. This looks absolutely insane. We take up the entire lane. This looks really cursed. Let's try drifting it. Okay, that did not end well. Let's do width times 75. Yeah, this is probably the max we could get before the game crashes again. Alrighty guys, I've made it back to the highway because now we're going to change the actual size of the Prius. But before I do that, I want to see what happens when we become a skinny car. So let's do times 0.3. Yeah, this looks absolutely insane. Oh, and the door's still open. I'm surprised we have not toppled over yet. From the side, it looks normal, and then you go to the back. Yeah. And of course, we need to crash this thing, because why not? Alright, come here, blue PT Cruiser. Or I'm going to topple over before I crash into it. Alright, let's go size times 2, and this is one thick Prius. You know, it still drives normally. Alright, PT Cruiser, you're going to get knocked down. Alright, now it's time to crush this thing. Nice. The driver is probably dead. Let's do times 30. Oh my god, this looks absolutely insane. We are now the size of the whole highway. So we're not going to drive anywhere. So this is the biggest size you can make it without crushing the game. So instead of making this car huge, let's just make it smaller. Alright, we're now half the size of a normal Prius, and this thing absolutely looks adorable. Just for a size comparison real quick, let's just block this car right here. Yeah, he probably thinks an RC car escaped on the highway. Oh my god, and the doors actually function. Why is this so cute? So I have this massive SUV over here, and let's run this thing over. Alright, and here we go. I feel really bad for doing this. And boom. You know what? We need to go smaller. So let's go times 0.2. Oh no, okay. We have gone too small, we have glitched out, and it cannot drive. Let's compare this thing to the SUV. Yeah, this is basically the size of like a diecast car now. Let's run it over. Alright, oh, we just ran it over effortlessly. And what's crazy is that when I run it over, the SUV doesn't even move. That's how tiny the Prius is. Let's run it over from the POV of the Prius. Oh, this looks absolutely terrifying. But from the SUV's point of view, yeah, just another day. Alright, so I reset the car. Let's go the absolute smallest. So here we go. This is probably gonna crush my game. Oh, we're the size of a Hot Wheels car now. And we have crashed. Alrighty guys, so I'm now at a racetrack and we're going to create the ultimate car for racing. So that means you need infinite fuel, and let's do times 2.5 engine power. That's enough where it's not too slow, and enough where it doesn't slide around like we did in the beginning of the video. And you know what, let's put on some anti-overheat. Finally, we're gonna have a little more tire grip, and we're gonna weigh a little less. And let's also get regeneration, so when we crash, we'll be right back on the track. I've set our tire grip to times 6, so this thing should handle way better. Oh, we handle so well, my car actually topples over. That is insane. But when we brake, it is instant, almost. Alright, you know what? This thing isn't perfect, but I'm confident enough we could beat some of the best racers in BeamNG. So let's go into BeamMP. Alrighty guys, so I am BeamMP, and it looks like these people are about to race. What they don't know is that I have a sleeper build Prius. Oh, okay, the race has started. I really need to catch up to these guys. That guy in the front is definitely a tryhard, so I want to beat him. Oh no, I'm going off the track. Well, it looks like everyone's going off the track, so I think they won't get mad at me for cheating. Okay, this Prius is absolutely doing insane on the track. Is he gonna crash? He's going completely off course. And the fourth guy, I have no idea what happened to him. Okay, I am going 130 miles an hour in a Prius. Oh, I need to brake or I'm gonna crash into a wall. Alright, let's cut the circuit. Oh, he crashed. Okay, am I gonna crash too? Okay, he is way behind me. This is a perfect opportunity for me to win the entire race. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're fine. I'm rolled over. I have one janky wheel, but I have still won the race. That is insane. Alrighty, guys, so I have reset my car on the track. I cannot believe... Oh, okay, the guy's coming back. He reset his car. Oh, he's an absolute cheater. But then again, I can't be talking. It looks like he is very mad at me now. Well guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next BeamNG video. As for me, I'm gonna keep on adding my cheats to this car so I could beat all these racers. Or I could do this to scare everyone on the map. Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing.